For episode 3, we are bringing in something that is new to our liquor store, and I hope that this isn't a diffuser or diffuser hybrid tequila. It's Lunazul, rich in tradition. Lunazul's tequila's handcrafted quality is unmatched. 100% agave from Jalisco, Mexico, state grown. So it's that tequila versus the Miyorazgo Silver versus Miyorazgo Reposado. This is Tierra Fertil Reposado. This is Mi Campo Reposado versus our reigning champion, our Mi Campo Blanco. So we're not even going to look up this Lunazul tequila to see if it's post-diffuser, or what kind of method of processing they did with agave until we're done. So on rounds 1 through 4, the Mi Campo Blanco has won, and it's the reigning champion so far. This guy is something we tried on the last round, and it was a bit harsh for my liking, the El Mayor Blanco. And I kind of bring this in and mention this because I tried a couple other tequilas, and though they had an okay flavor, they were very harsh, similar to the El Mayor. And then we tried the Tierra Fertil Reposado, which I don't know. After trying those 3 in this, I kind of question, what am I looking for? Do I have this all wrong? But ultimately, I think that I came to the conclusion that what I like is what this is about. So what I enjoy, and those probably would be good with mixed drinks and all, although I sampled them in the store versus buying them. I just prefer Mi Campo so far in this price range, and the store employee that I talked to, I said, this is so far the best in this price range, and he said this is our best selling tequila under $30 a bottle, hands down. And when I sampled the Tierra Fertil, I was kind of speechless for a while, trying to just decipher in my head what I was tasting. And the employee kind of looked at me, and then I said, I kind of just don't like it, And the Blanco that I had before was just kind of neutral, not a lot of flavor. And I think even the Reposado had a little bit more burn than I would have liked for a sipping alcohol. So, and I think some of those alcohols did have that kind of sourness in the taste, kind of similar to the El Mayor. Maybe that's what they call the grassiness in it. Supposedly when you rest a tequila for a while, you get rid of some of that grassiness. The Reposado still kind of has. Is this how tequila is supposed to taste, or is that how tequila is supposed to taste? Or maybe in this price range, we're not going to get what a true tequila is supposed to taste like. Who knows? We'll learn, eventually, hopefully. So for rounds 5, 6, and 7, this is still the champion here. But let's introduce some new blood here. We got the Lunazul, haven't even opened it yet. And Mi Campo versus Mi Campo. Can this Reposado knock this champion off of its platform? Alright, we're going to try that Blanco now. Let me smell it.
The gold door.
It's kind of mild. I may get some of that kind of sour. We're going to try it now. 2 takes, right? Because the kids keep disturbing us here. Let me taste it. That's definitely similar, I would say, to the Mi Campo. It may have just a slight more burn to it. Gonna try another sip. I just want to see if I get any of that pepperiness to it. a little bit, but not, it seems like it kind of hits you slow, and it kind of keeps going into the back of your throat, onto your tongue, like kind of over time, but it never hits that peppery, that strong pepperiness that the Mi Campo does. But I would say this is very close. That just proves again that, you know, a Blanco does not have to be harsh like a lot of people say. Now it's time for the Mi Campo Reposado. And if these are too close to call, Natalie's not going to like this, but she's going to have to be the tiebreaker if it's super close, right? She's paying attention to something else. All right. I'm going to open the Blanco and just smell it. Definitely a little bit more aroma out of the Reposado here. Now I think that peppery taste is hitting me a lot faster with the Reposado here. So I guess, of course, I got to compare it here. Almost out of my Blanco, so I'm just going to get a small cup. Now let's try the Reposado again. Back to back here. See, I told you. Kids always messing up my videos. Gotta do them side by side here. Two glasses right next to each other. All right. Reposado. I think the Reposado is there's just a little less burn there, maybe a little bit more flavor. So I think this Mi Campo just knocked the Reposado just knocked the Mi Campo Blanco out of the competition. Now I think we need to do a side by side with these where I can taste it, you know, one right after the other to see what we got. Right, Lunazul. Now for the Reposado. Lunazul. Back to the Reposado. Ooh. I think this guy might have slightly less pepper, but there's less of a burn. Might be a little bit more enjoyable of a sipper than this guy here. This has got a little bit more of that pepperiness, which is still good. I think Natalie needs to give her opinion of these two things, and she's not a very big tequila fan. Let's see which one she likes the most. So Natalie's opinion is in, and she says, you know, they're all kind of equal here, pretty much to her. When I got the Mi Campo Blanco, it was only the second tequila that I bought in that $25 or less range after Jose Cuervo. It was just randomly picking it up. And I wondered, you know, until today, is this going to be the reigning champions throughout the whole, you know, sub $25 series? And as I said, I did not look up that Lunazul tequila here before I tried it to see what kind of agave processing method was used until after I tried it. And it's autoclave. It's not the hybrid autoclave like post diffuser. It's not diffuser. So it's an acceptable agave processed tequila. So I think we have a new champion here, but it's not by a large margin. I think this Lunazul tequila is winning now. So these guys, it's not by a large margin, and you know, if I had the choice to buy again, and this guy was still $17.99 on sale, and this guy was $23.99, I'd probably still go for this bottle here. I think we've went through most of the tequilas at ABC and their exclusives that is 100% agave, and ones that aren't diffuser or post-diffuser agave processing methods, besides maybe one or two others that are in that $25 and under price range. I think the Campo Azul Selecto Blanco, which is normally $29.99, but it often goes on sale for $24.99, will be probably our last exclusive from there. And then we'll probably go to Total Wine and check out their exclusives and their offerings before we make like the decision of who, in our opinion, is the champion of this price range. After that, we may go to the sub $40 price range and start a new challenge, like the Cab Agave here. This is ABC exclusive, normally like $37.99. It was on sale, I think, for $34.99. And this is one that Natalie likes. In that price range, we could probably start introducing the Nihos into the competition. All right, I think that's it for this episode 3 of this sub $25 tequila challenge. Take care, guys. I know this video was supposed to be finished, but now that I've had a chance to try a few of these a little bit more, take a few larger shots and really get the flavor of the reposado and all that stuff, I think this guy is still beating that guy. So I think this guy's number 1. This guy's number 2 so far. And it probably doesn't matter which is number 3. You know, is it this? Is it something else? These guys here are really close. And this is the winner. Alright guys, thanks again for watching us on this little tequila journey.